This is a clip from an earlier live stream. I know you're going to like it, so the link to the full video is down below. Check it out. I'll see you over there.
Ooh, pick me. So I could confirm to you.
I hate when she does that.
She's so nasty.
Okay. Now, I did assume that he was having that conversation with the police chief. Now, if it was the Turning Point USA security, guy who's actually over and directing him, that actually makes it worse. If I'm understanding it correctly. But I want to go back. I want to hear what she says, because I got a feeling she's going to because he doesn't say that he had this conversation with them. He says the correspondence goes out.
Yeah.
He doesn't say, I talked to Chief, unless I missed something. But let's see what Candace says, because I'm sure it's going to be interesting.
Guys, that's something else that they could have done, would have been to at least walk around UVU when they arrived. They didn't. Never did a walkthrough. And I can also tell you that this is a severe misrepresentation, because the reason why he says Sorensen, and obviously many people picked up on this, like Lozzie is supposedly where the student got up on the roof. So why would Sorensen even matter? Well, apparently, and again, I confirmed this with security inside of Turning Point. There somehow happened.
She could have subpoenaed or asked for the police chief's information. So she's going with leaks and these alleged persons, which again, she's not showing you any evidence to this. She's just telling you. So there's why do I need to trust that she's telling the truth?
This is the part of her, I just have to, I know we're having fun tonight, but
yeah,
this is the part of her that I just find absolutely repulsive. Why are you smiling? Why her face is not, this is not a normal person's face. Even if
Correct.
what you think you found, and even if she were a real journalist or was bringing to light new information, which she's
Facts.
not, even if you were, you would not be reporting it with sadistic glee. This man is traumatized, whether you believe
like
some
him or
crazy
not. Yes.
conspiracy that he had something to do with it, which she's trying to implant in a demonic way in the minds of her audience, or whether you believe that they lapsed in their duty that day, or whether you believe they didn't. No matter what you believe, this man is traumatized with grief, and she is she's reveling in this, in just tearing down his character and in implicating him. It makes me so sick to my stomach. This is what I talk about when I say she's evil.
No,
she enjoys
and
this.
I agree with you 100%. And let us also just point out that when she thinks she has you under her thumb, she's going to keep driving it in and such like that. Or she thinks she really has you in a weakened position. So she's just going to drag this man.
Yeah.
And such of that nature. For what exactly is the benefit of what she's doing? And I'm just going to add this last little caveat to the candies. Just think about it. This investigation, what is it going to be the end result of it? Is she going to take this information to the police? She's already said the police were corrupt. The feds, nope, corrupt. Where's this information going to go if she does find out that it was this, communist beekeeper hanging out with the Ninja Turtles in the tunnels? Where's she going to go with it? Nowhere. It goes nowhere, because she's already implicated everybody. So who's going to sit there and work with her? It's crazy work. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, I know.
To be a leak, and so they can't dispute this. But actually, Dan Flood was primarily and only concerned with the flag of halls, which is behind, that's what was behind Charlie. So I'm going to actually show you this, what they're referring to and why he says Sorensen. I don't know if your mouse can move here. I don't know if you're able to do that. It's okay if you can't. But you can see up there on the right where it says Sorensen Student Center. Well, there is a way, as you can see, to get down and get across to the walkway. And that's what they wanted to secure. They wanted to secure and to make sure that nobody had access above Charlie's head. And that's why he says the walkway. He knew that, by the way. Obviously, he knew the context of that. It's very strange that he's reading that off of his phone as if it's on his phone and he had the communication. That's fundamentally dishonest. He should have said, this text message happened between Dan Flood and Jeff Long, and here's what.
But, you know, it's funny because they did actually, he talked about the walkway and the big ornamental rocks and how they got a police officer to stand there and not barricade it off, but tape it off so people couldn't walk by and chuck a rock over at Charlie. He talked about that. And it's like, she totally missed that, or she's just being dishonest, or maybe both. Yeah. I don't know.
Both.
Yeah, because I mean, this is the same woman that didn't happen to mention to you that her attorneys are in the same building with the FBI. Oh, okay. All right. Carry on.
What it was pertaining to, or he should have showed more, but he couldn't show more. And, you know, Sean Ryan got played. He did. And he should be upset that he got played because they're basically using him to just propagandize the situation and pretend that they're somehow the victims.
Isn't that funny how she does that? How she tries to separate people like, oh man, Carrie, you got played. You were a victim. Like he came over and lied on you. Yeah. And then of course, if you don't respond in kind, then Carrie's, you know, in compliance with lying Jason. I know you liked that episode. This is actually a clip from a larger live stream. The link is down in the description, so you can go check it out. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you down there. Grace and peace.